Then she continued, "While you're asleep in bed, I'll get up and go to the kitchen." I didn't know what she was talking about.
Wait the hell with the... No, I know you know what you just said to me, clown. No, you gotta go, bro. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I freaking love these scary stories, bro. I'm mad Halloween is over, bro. I love October. It's my favorite month. I love scary stuff in general, though. So I'm always gonna still be watching it. But it just feels better. Something better about watching scary stuff when it's October to me, because it's October, all right? It's perfect. It's spooky time, you know? It's just hella better. But anyway, whether you check out My Wife Won't Stop Sleep Talking, a terrifying bedtime story. Now this one won't be too scary for me, but I think if anyone knew me who like sleep with me, like, that sounds bad, but it would probably be scary for them, because I hear a lot of people tell me like I say a lot of stuff in my sleep. But one thing I do a lot in my sleep, not a lot, it'll probably like 2 or 3 times a year. Like I notice it because it's so hard. It wakes me up. My girl even tell me. Like sometimes I'll be asleep. It's basically sleep paralysis when you can't move or something like that. But I would like wake myself up, but I'm like, ah! And I like wake up like really loud, and then I'm looking around, and my girl be looking like, what the heck is wrong with you? Or sometimes like I don't know what this is called, but I know I'm not the only one that's happened to. Have you guys ever been asleep and like you hear someone saying your name, but it's not like Charles? It's not like that. It's not like it's like a long dragged on one. It's like, oh, and it's like loud, and you wake up. And it's not like someone in the room actually called your name. You be looking around like, what? Like I know someone called my name. So you be like, huh? But you don't hear nothing, so you know you like. That happens to me commonly. Good thing is it's been like a couple years it's happened, but usually always happen. One thing that does happen to me is just me waking up like hollering, shouting something. But anyway, by the way, check out My Wife Won't Stop Sleep Talking, a terrifying bedtime story by Top5s. When you check out the video, link will be in the description. But let's go.
This is another creepypasta that I'm going to narrate. The title is My Wife Won't Stop Sleep Talking. I hope you enjoy me reading this story, and as with all of our creepy videos, hit those lights, sit back,
oh yeah, my bad,
enjoy.
Like, I'm sorry.
My wife and I moved into our new apartment just a few months ago. Before this, we lived in a large cottage overlooking a beautiful lake. It was my wife's dream home for the 3 years we lived there. We didn't want to leave, but it was a necessary step for us. You see, Jessica and I used to live down south. Everything was going well for a while, but my law firm decided to promote me out of the blue. It was unexpected, but I couldn't have been more grateful. Unfortunately, the job entailed transferring to another one of our many branch locations. The one in question was in New England. We spoke long and hard on the matter, but eventually Jess agreed to the move.
See that?
It's important to note that
my bad for stopping it, but really quick though, that's one thing that gives me about going to new houses, because it's like, I think I told you guys a while ago, I saw the scariest quote ever. It's really small. It's basically like, every house has a story. So basically, it's kind of scary to think about it. It's like, if you can know the story of your house, would you want to know it? Because I'm quite sure, because when you move to a house and start to use, especially apartment, I'm quite sure something happened in the house where someone died, or someone was killed, or someone was just like raped, or just hella bad stuff happened. So that's why when I go to new houses, I always be worried, like, oh, but this house ain't haunted or with spirits or nothing. But I always think about that.
As far up north as it does down south. It's also harder to find employment. That's why we were downgrading our living space. Until Jess could find another job, we would have to suffer. At least, that's the way she looked at it. Tensions were high the first few weeks after the move. I could tell Jess was irritable. She missed our old house, our old friends, and working a steady job. She had nothing to do with all of her free time, so she was bored out of her skull. This led to many fights. For a while, it seemed like we would never settle in. About a month after the move, things started looking up. Jess found
See, that's creepy, bro. My dog has barked all day, bro. Turn this off.
Temporary work as a part-time editor at the local TV station. She loved the work and couldn't have been happier with her co-workers. I couldn't have been happier for her. Everything seemed to be fine for a while. Not perfect, but fine. This was when the sleep talking began. It was to be expected, and honestly, I'm surprised it didn't start up sooner. You see, my wife is a restless sleeper whenever there's a big change in her life, good or bad. It happened when we got married, when we moved into our first home, and when she had the miscarriage. I'll touch more on that later. Jess knows she sleep talks, because I used to bring it up from time to time.
Yep, my girl
I would laugh each morning, recalling the weird things she said the night before. This always made her uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
Embarrassed by it.
It's like, I don't want to hear that.
That's why After her first night of sleep-talking in our new apartment, I didn't say anything. The sleep-talking went on for a couple of weeks. It was at this time that Jess's temp job at the TV station came to an end. Without a job to keep her mind off of things, her nightly outbursts became much worse.
Come on, what was her outburst?
She began screaming at odd times during the night, in which I would be forced to calm her down. One night, her screams turned into tears. As she was crying, she said something I'll never forget. "I wish you were dead." I knew my wife was asleep.
You gotta go! She'd have woke up and I'd have been gone, bro. Oh, snap. No, bro. No, let me turn my mic down. You got to go, dude. All right, even what I was going to say was, okay, so one time I woke up like legit. Have you guys ever had like a dream like where something happened? I had this dream, don't want to jinx myself. Basically, I don't even want to say, someone close to me died and I witnessed it and I was crying really, really bad. But when I woke up, I legit had a tear coming out my eye, like I was legit, not like boo-hooing, but I had like a legit tear coming out my eye. Like that's when I feel like sometimes dreams go like really, really far. So that's why when he was like, she burst into tears, a couple of them, or like basically woke up in tears, something like that, whatever. I was like, oh my God. So I know I'm not the only one that happens to, whatever. But hear her say, "I want you dead," or "you gotta die," whatever she said. That's a little extreme. When most people talking in their sleep, it's like, "Hey, how you doing?" It's like something really basic, you know. That's too much of a bam. This is a statement. "I want you dead." Like, nah, bro.
But as I sat there by her side, calming her the best I could, I felt the need to press the matter. "You wish who were dead, Hon?" To my surprise, she responded, "You."
She ain't sleep, bro.
This caught me off guard. It's a strange thing to want your husband dead, and even stranger while you're asleep. "Why?" I asked. "You're ruining my life."
What the f-
Those four words cut deep, whether they were meant or merely the product of a tired mind. They were the kind of words that demanded self-reflection. I wondered for a moment if I truly was ruining her life, or at least if I were to blame for her night terrors. My wife remained silent for the rest of the night. I know this because I stayed up. Contemplation and worry kept me from a good night's rest. I didn't believe for a second that my wife really wanted me dead, but her late night antics were certainly a cause.
Bro, my bad. Bro, okay, when people are asleep and are talking, they should not be able to respond. I don't know. I'm not like a sleep talkerologist person. But usually people are asleep and you, because sometimes, let's say, like, for example, you hear somebody sleep talking, you say something, "Huh?" Then you normally don't respond, just sleep. But her saying, like, "You." Like, "Oh, why?" "Because you ruined my life." No, she awake, bro. She plotting on that. She just using that as an excuse, bro. She about to get that insurance money.
For concern. Between the screaming episodes and the morbid dialogue, this was the worst her condition had ever been. The next morning, I came pretty damn close to telling her about what had happened.
She know already,
but I kept thinking about how she'd react and what she'd say. It was too much. I didn't want to burden her any more than I already had, especially after she'd just been laid off. I also didn't want to have another fight. In light of this, I kept my mouth shut. The following night, the screams were gone. This was a comfort, but a fleeting one. Out of the blue, just as I was about to shut my eyes and call it a night, the sleep talking commenced once again.
She doing
Sometimes I think about how I do it. I chalked this statement up to pure dream-induced nonsense, but then she continued, "While you're asleep in bed, I'll get up and go to the kitchen." I didn't know what she was talking about.
Wait the hell with the... No, I know you know what you just said to me, clown. No, you gotta go, bro. I swear my mama, bro, they legit gave me the creeps. Like, I can feel like my hair sitting up, bro. She's legit telling you, bro, that's either a demon in her or she awake. It can only be one of those two things. That's not sleep talking. I'm sorry. That's either a demon in her or she legit tell you, like when you asleep, I'm about to get up and kill your ass. Like no, bro, nah. There's no way I can turn around and go to sleep. No.
As she kept speaking, it dawned on me. There were some moments of inaudible gibberish, but from the bits and pieces that were fluent, I could paint a pretty good picture of what she was describing.
Paint a picture of me leaving the
Reach into, grab knife, over and over again, blood oozing off the bed, can't ruin my life anymore. My wife was describing her plan to murder me. As deeply unsettling as this was, I couldn't help but chuckle to myself.
Chuckle?
It was just a dream after all, nothing more. I can't say I haven't done some weird things in my own dreams, things I would never do in real life. Jess was mad at me over the move, and she was working out her frustration while she slept. At least, that's what I convinced myself. The sleep talking continued for a few weeks. I hoped that Jess's midnight venting sessions were doing her some good, but without a degree in psychology, I couldn't be certain. All I could do was listen to her ramble about offing me each night and wait for her condition to run its course.
You
The
really gotta
longest
love
the
her
sleep talking had
to
ever
sleep through
lasted
that.
was a month, so it was safe to say it would be over soon. A month passed, then 2. Jess didn't let up. Every night it was the same routine, either nonsense or babblings about how she'd like to hurt me. It was getting old, but one night changed everything. As my wife slept, she uttered some words that tore right through my heart. I lost my baby because of you. My emotions swirled about and formed a sour concoction that rested in the pit of my stomach. This time I had to know what she meant. What do you mean? There was a brief moment of silence, but eventually Jess offered me an answer. There was some gibberish mixed in, but she was able to get her point across. You made me want kids. You put life in me. Now I'm alone. This struck a nerve and caused a few tears to roll down my cheeks. It was my idea to have kids. Jess never wanted children, but she made herself want them for me. That's why, after the miscarriage, I was surprised to find her absolutely devastated. I had no clue how much she'd warmed up to the idea of having a baby. My tears were interrupted by more sleep talking of the worst variety. I will kill you, I promise.
Bro, no.
That was the last thing she said all night. It's been roughly a week since my wife made that promise. As disturbing as that threat was, I could have easily brushed it off with the rest. Assuming it too was the product of stress and was nothing for me to worry about.
Man, she crazy!
Unfortunately, I can't stop worrying about it. Jess is scaring the crap out of me. I'm now taking short naps and sleeping with one eye open, and it's all because of one thing. Now she's sleepwalking.
Oh my god! Okay, did she shoot? Now she's sleepwalking, bro. You guys to go. I'm sorry. You have to go. Cause I don't care. You cannot tell me I'm wrong when I say this. Don't get me wrong, when you sleep talk, it's a rare thing. It's not something that's gonna be happening like every night. And about the same stuff. Like that's legit a demon. Or she's really telling you what she's doing and pretending like she's asleep, bro. Why am I side-eyeing the camera like that? Like, it's just not happening, bro. Because, for one, she's responding to stuff you say. Like, oh, why are you gonna do that? Oh, well, what you want in your burger? Oh, not that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just actually like, oh, okay, but you respond. Like, no, that's not, she's aware of my guy. Like, no, she's legit about to get these balls, and now, I guess she advanced to sleepwalking. Man, get out of here, bro. Next, you waking up dead. Like, you hella stupid. I'm sorry, you got to go. Because I would have woke you up the first time. If I want my girl, she sleep talk, she like, oh, hey, something like that. I'm like, ha, she's gone. But she like, I'm about to kill this ninja. At that point, I'm pushing you, waking you up like no, hell no. And if it happens again the next night, I'm out of there. I do not care, bro. This is over, not working. But yo, this is hella good, dude. Hella creepy. My hair is like legit was standing up. I was like focused, but I was like kind of looking around me. When I watch these, I don't know if you guys ever notice when you watch my scary videos, my eyes are like kind of moving a lot. Cause I'm like looking like, bro, let a demon come by me. I swear if it won't, I'm killing it, bro. Not really, but I'm out. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I can't even talk. I'm out, bro.